Improvisation is a big part of what I do. Ad-libs and inflections give lots of flavor to music, and if contrived will sound stiff. So I've developed some tricks and examples to practice so that when an occasion for improvisation arises, you can be ready. This first example is a jam in A minor called Sirocco. I basically use a low A pedal and superimpose chords over the groove. You can use any voicings, and you will see how adding trills and single note phrases in between will add the flavor. We want to talk about what we were doing there. We started off with very simple fifths in A. We developed from there. So let me talk first about the beginning riff, which is just. And again, that's just a fifth shape, dropping down a whole step. Now I'm putting all kinds of little inflections in there, little trills up to the sixth, and when I drop down the whole step, one thing you could do is drop it down to a major feel by just going to that note. So, and I was doing a little turnaround, the F and the G. Or you can play it up here. And over that, I played sort of what we called Lynch Montgomery, which is just where it's just an octave. Okay, you're just playing octaves and you're comping them, right? All with the use your picking hand, you're just plucking. After that, we started moving into more of a blues mode, minor blues pattern, and I played these sort of arpeggiated double stops, again with no pick, just finger picking. And then I moved beyond that into the next phase, which is these double stops, but they're intervallic. And we started to create a melody. So this melody sort of made this, the improvisation move somewhere where you have some sort of a hook. So, and then we modulated to D right there. So that was the progression. So. And then we added a turnaround right there, which is F and E. And back to the A. At that point, I started playing the A and the F using some alternative chords. So the A ninth with added 13th. And that's how I use comping, partials, intervallic, double stops, and finger picking to sort of improvise in not a pure lead sense, but just using chording. And what I like about that is you're actually developing melodies, hooks, riffs that you can, which later, for me, turn into songs. This is how I develop ideas for songs. I find something in these little jams that are hooks to me. For instance, which is a nice little refrain. And who knows, that may turn into something. So good luck with that. One huge overlooked element to the basis of rock music, I believe, is, for some people, especially younger kids, is the blues element. And I was fortunate enough to grow up in a time where the infancy of British rock, where the blues influence was very apparent. So, you know, the Muddy Waters and the Albert King and all these guys' influence, Robert Johnson's influence was there when you listen to Cream and Led Zeppelin and Jeff Beck and the Yardbirds and, you know, a multitude of other bands. They were basically just taking and transforming blues music. And they owe a huge debt. Rolling Stones, ZZ Top, owe a huge debt to these founders of what became rock and roll. And so I think you'd be doing yourself a great disservice not to go back and familiarize yourself with this music and hopefully incorporate it into essentially what you are in your playing style. And it's a very good base to start from, and if you can add exotic and technical elements to that, you can come up with a hybrid personal style and have a unique voice, hopefully all your own. And that's what I've felt I've tried to do over the years. So I'm just going to jam along with just a blues progression for a while with my 59 Esquire here and give you an idea of what I'm talking about, with a little foot stomping help from the peanut gallery.